Hey everyone, I am your fave nurse B. Alright, so in this video I want to show you the LPN to BSN route in my area that I was looking at to get into, just so you can see my journey, see where my thought process is coming from based off whether or not I want to do LPN to BSN or LPN to RN, ADN. So right now I'm going to show you all the prerequisites, the time it's going to take me to complete the program, and the estimated cost based on the courses that I've already taken. So I'm going to insert the general education course requirements needed for this BSN program. So the way it is 4-year program. 2 years of the program is considered your general education. You are not in the nursing program, and you can take those classes, a majority of them, at the community college. And the last 2 years of the BSN program is the clinical track, meaning you're actually in the nursing program. You go to clinicals, you're doing simulations, you're doing all that jazz. So right now I would still have to complete some prerequisites, apply for the clinical track, have my GPA at a certain point. You do not have to take any T's or HESI, anything like that. Just have your general eds, and there are certain requirements about your general eds. If you want to know more about that, let me know, as far as like the grades and the amount of times you can retake the test. Retake those courses, yada yada yada. But once you get done with that, you just apply for the clinical track, apply to get into the school, apply for the clinical track, and then you have to do an essay, and then you have to get 2 letters of recommendation. And I think that's it. So when I went to this info session, they do, if you apply within 14 days of going to the info session, then your application fee is waived, and that's like $35. So, you know, that's saving something when it comes to nursing school. So let's just get right into this. All right, so as far as the LPN to BSN route, I would only have to take these courses. Pathophysiology, which that can be taken, that has to be taken at UMSL. That's the name of the school. And then statistics, I can take that at the community college. Nutrition, as long as it's a 200 or more level, I can do it at the community college. But from what I've seen, the community college just has it at a 100 level. So I will have to take that at UMSL. And then there's a communication course, which they have a comparable course at the community college that transfers to UMSL, so I can take that at the community college. And then there's a cultural diversity course that can only be taken at UMSL. And then when I put humanities, they want you to have at least 6 humanity elective credits. So that's 2 classes at least of humanities. And I think from my previous school before the community college, it was a liberal arts college, and I took so many freaking classes. I feel like one of them dang on classes, at least 2 of those classes should count as a humanities credit. And there's no like grade that has to be there. Like, it doesn't matter your grade. You don't have to have at least a C or a B. So I believe, and it doesn't expire. So I believe that I would be able to transfer in already and not have to take the humanities. But I would have to sit down with an actual advisor and get and really have them look at my credits, my classes, and evaluate them to know for sure. But I'm pretty sure that I don't need to. That's what I would have to get done. And then as far as the time, they have it where you can apply for the fall semester, which is already closed, and then they have the spring semester. So, and I asked them, I said, if I'm working on, so I can take classes in the summertime and the fall and still be able to apply for next spring, which is next January. And I was like, so I can still apply even though I'm still doing classes and I haven't completed the classes if I take them in the fall? And they said, yes, you can still apply and you can get accepted contingent on you passing those classes with such and such grades. So that's what he said. I made sure I kept clarifying it. I was like, so do I have to get everything done in the summer to apply for the spring class? He said, no, you have the spring and the fall to get everything done on this prerequisite list. So good thing I have a majority of it done. As far as the time, I would say definitely if I'm taking these 5 classes, it's gonna take me the summer and the fall to complete them. But I can't even get into the fall class, so I might as well just say I can start spring 2021 is when I would actually start the clinical track of the program. But I can apply, I should probably apply, you know, as soon as possible, as long as my GPA is where I need it to be. And he said, like I said, he said you can apply even though you don't have everything done. You can still apply for the clinical track. So that's that. But as far as the actual time of the program, the entire nursing program is 2 years. In fact, so estimated cost. So the estimated cost of the clinical part of the nursing program, he said is around $35K, and that does not include books. So it could be closer to 40 when you think about books, but he said it's around $35K just for the 2 years to get your BSN. And then you have to think about the cost of the rest of the prereqs. So I can take at least 2 of these courses at the community college, and if I took 2 classes at 3 credits each, that'll be an estimate of $396 at the community college. And then at UMSL, these courses that have to be taken at UMSL, so the pathophysiology, the nutrition, and the cultural diversity course, UMSL, their prereqs, their credits, their courses are about $350 per credit. So I'm looking at $350 times 369. Fine. Okay. 3,150. Hey, Maddie. Approximately $3,846, and that is without books. Can y'all see that? So that's about how much it'll be without books. So I would say total already right here, we're already at about $39,000. And that doesn't even include the books for the nursing program. So this is still a good amount. $39,000 to get your bachelor's after you get done with your prereqs. It's actually still a good amount because some programs are like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 for a bachelor. So I think around $40K is good. And it only takes 2 years to get it done. And I won't even be able to start till spring. So me doing these classes over the summer and the fall, I'm not really waiting that much. Did I lose y'all? So yeah, it doesn't start until the spring anyway, so I'm like I'm waiting longer to get in it. So the prereqs would be 5 classes. Don't really know about the community courses. And then I would be able to start spring 2021. It would take me 2 years to get completed. And then the estimated costs are around $40,000 without the books for the nursing program. So that's how that would look for me doing LPN to BSN here in St. Louis. This is the cheapest option that I've seen in St. Louis. That's actually you go into a classroom, because I do not want to do online BSN. Not today. I want to get my associate's degree online, because to me I feel like I'm getting my associate's degree if I do LPN to BSN online. I don't want to go and get an associate's degree online. I want to be in person. I know that doesn't probably make sense because I'll be coming out with a bachelor's, but it makes sense in my head. Like I feel like if I'm going to go become an RN, I need to do it in person. Now if I'm already an RN and I want to go get my bachelor's, okay, I can see doing that online, but I can't see doing LPN to BSN online. It's super expensive, and it just seems like it'd be so long to do that online. I just don't want to do that. This is one of the routes. Let me know what you think. Do you feel like it's worth it? I do have some pros and cons. I think I'm going to do a live video maybe. I don't know. I'll probably do a live video talking about the pros and the cons, because I did talk to one of my mommy friends. We used to work together. Both our kids around the same age. And I just talked to her today. She has her bachelor's. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Thank you. We still have our balloons from when I told you all that I got all my school debt taken care of. But yeah, I talked to her today and she gave me some insight as far as like loans and the cost of it, and do I really need my bachelor's, yada yada yada. We had a good long discussion. I'm going to talk about that in the video and get you all's thoughts on it. But yeah, this is how it would look. Let me know what you think. I'm very interested to know. Still, do you all think I should do LPN to BSN, LPN to RN, then bridge to BSN? Let me know what you think. All right, y'all. Peace. Something else I want to add as far as these prereqs. Now, I would definitely have to look at the cost, because you know there's no financial aid over the summer. So I know I could take this communication course at the community college over the summer. It's like $300, but I can also probably take some of these courses at UMSL over the summer. But who's about to pay $900 for a class out of pocket? Like what? So actually more than that. It'd probably be like $1,100 per class if I did them over the summer. So what I could do is wait to do the nursing courses or the UMSL courses, wait to do them in the fall and see if I get financial aid for them. And then do statistics and communications over the summer at the community college, a lot cheaper. But I'm gonna have to be doing statistics over the summer. And you know, those classes are like 6 weeks. And what I saw, like, I was looking at an evening class. So I'm okay, you know, maybe I can do evening class. I can take the girls over to my in-laws and just see. I think the class was like Tuesday, Thursday, and Wednesday, I think. And the class was from like 6 to 9:40. Something crazy like that. Like, who has that time? Yeah. And it's like only 6 weeks trying to do a statistics. Now did I do college algebra? I did do college algebra over the summer. I'm not gonna lie, I got a C in it, but hey, I passed it. But for statistics, what they say is, if you look at this sheet, they say, where is statistics? Statistics says is in red. So it says red bolded courses or the required 48 hour, no more than 1 repeat. So I don't have to have a B- or a C net minus. And what baby? What you need? You need help? Say help, please.
Help, please.
There you go. Just use your words, big girl.
Help, please.
Okay. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I don't have to get a minimum grade in that. But I can't repeat statistics more than 2 times. No, more than 1 time. So yeah, that's how that works. So I could get a C in statistics and be okay. I believe, from what I can tell. Let me look on the other side, make sure there's nothing that says it. But then again, that'll bring down. Okay, so it says have an overall minimum GPA of 2.7 and at least a 2.7 in the required biological and physical science, A&P 1 and 2, college algebra, statistics, micro, and chemistry, which I believe I'm there because I got mostly A's and B's in those classes. Except for college algebra, I got a C, so that brings it down. So if I was to get like a C in statistics, it might bring it down even more too. So because you have to have a cumulative GPA of 2.75 in all of your science classes and a cumulative GPA of 2.75 in all of your preclinical credits classes in general. So something to think about. You know, it's so important to make sure you go to these info sessions at the schools, ask questions, talk to an advisor before you start taking classes, look at things in writing, continue to keep going back to the school. No, Madison, put that back, baby. That's mommy's. Put it back.
Mama.
Yeah, that's mama's. Thank you.
Mama.
Now go back in the rah-rah, sweetie.
Mama.
Yeah, that's mama. Thank you, baby. So, because stuff changes all the time, and this is like, so they say that you can only repeat a course 1 time. And then you can only repeat a total of 3 courses total. So say you had to repeat A&P 1. Boom, you can't repeat it again. And you have to make sure you get at least a B-, a B- in that class. And then say you took statistics and you had to take statistics again. Okay, there's no minimum grade, but you got to get at least a 2.7 in all your math classes combined. Okay, then say something happened and you had to repeat microbiology. Well, that's it. You cannot repeat any more classes after that 3rd class. So it's intense as far as their requirements. So I would say, if you know you want to do something, don't wait until the end when you pretty much got all your classes done. Go to these schools, see what is required of you before you start getting into it, or at least halfway through. because I know you're like, okay, I can just repeat the class, or I might get a C, I might get a D, I'll just retake it next semester. It is what it is. Because there was actually someone there at the info session. He was like, I'm probably not gonna be able to do this because I gotta repeat this class. I already repeated this class. Like, I might have to just go ahead and get my RN and then bridge over. So it's not the end of the world, but perhaps if he was able to come in and go to one of these info sessions beforehand, you know, he would have had all the information. So I encourage you all to do that. A lot of schools do them because a lot of people are into nursing programs. So definitely go do the research and make sure you're constantly looking on their website and knowing what's required of you. Because it used to be at UMSL that your science courses didn't expire until 7 years. Now it's 5 years like most schools. So you gotta know, inform yourself. All right, that's it, y'all. I know this video has been a little long, but thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Peace.